Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight.
Ed, always a pleasure to be in the booth with you. It reminds me a lot of my backcourt teammates. Actually, they were faster, could jump higher, and could shoot better. But anyway, we got a big-time matchup tonight.
You know, Jay, if you take a couple of letters and vowels away, you can go from Cohen to Duhan, just like that. Won by the Portland Trailblazers. Covington to Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard, his first effort, off the mark. Clippers have the basketball. Short jumper won't go down. Lillard against Paul George. D's got it. Damian Lillard missed his first. That one goes.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Jackson with it. Down just a couple. Here comes the screen. Paul George to Reggie Jackson. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Hey, look. Sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Reggie Jackson, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. Jay, how does Portland bounce back from the disappointment losing in 4 to New Orleans last year?
Well, you need your stars to shine the brightest in the biggest moments, and we did not see that from their two stars in that first round series against the Pelicans. So these two stars need to be great and great all the time.
To Batum, George. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Lillard to Nurkic. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jusuf Nurkic. Paul George to Nick Batum. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Nick Batum at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Lillard to Powell. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. McCollum with the shot, no good. It's LA Clippers ball. Jackson to George. Surveys the floor. George guarded by Nurkic. The jumper's off the mark. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 of 4 now.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
George goes to the right side. To Paul George. Curling inside. And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Portland has the ball to McCollum. Sizing up the defense. And the reward, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Jackson with it. Leads a bucket. Nothing going here on that drive. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Norman Powell has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Eric Bledsoe, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Smith with the basketball. Down by 1. To Powell. Knocked loose. Powell, tough matchup against George. LA Clippers with the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. The free throw good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Smith with it up top. Looking to make something happen. McCollum to Powell. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Smith now knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Dennis Smith Jr. with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. And he converts on the free throw. Jackson with it. Right now, 12 all. To George. Jackson to Paul George. Paul George, he's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Nothing going here on that drive. And he's going to the free throw line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George to Batum. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
McCollum into the front court. They're down 3. To Covington. McCollum. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Jackson. From the painted area, won't go down. McCollum with the basketball. Down 3. Smith to Powell. Here comes the screen. Smith. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Shot by George, misses. Rises for the slam.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Clippers have the basketball. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. A pass stolen by Portland. Covington to Powell. Covington to McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum matched up with Paul George. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Cody Zeller has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot, good shot.
George to Ibaka. Nice finish at the rim.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
Reggie Jackson sizing up the all-star Lillard. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, Reggie Jackson, not much more the defense could have done. Hits the contested three.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Lillard to Covington. Lillard to Covington. McCollum. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Cody Zeller swats it. Powell against Paul George. Knocked loose. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Lillard to Powell. McCollum to Powell. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Damian Lillard trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. And he can't convert the free throw. It's LA Clippers ball. Jackson. Takes stock of the floor. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
Harry Giles, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 50%. Wants to do better. Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. To Dennis Smith Jr. Serge Ibaka with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ah, can't miss those. To Dennis Smith Jr. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Dennis Smith Jr. He made his first effort, but not that time. Kennard to George. Won't go. Serge Ibaka, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Off the mark. LA Clippers with the basketball. To Paul George. Probing the defense. To Ibaka. Won't go. To Dennis Smith Jr. Has a look. Shot by Smith off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Scores from the post. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Kennard shot off the mark. Lillard to Nurkic. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Paul George. Won't go down. Lillard. To Nurkic. Screen coming. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. George. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
To Lillard. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it.
Number 12, Eric Bledsoe.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. Kennard. Portland's got it. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down just a couple. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Lillard. Portland down to 4 to shoot. Lillard shakes free and hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Clippers have the basketball. Bledsoe. Probing the defense. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Justice Winslow at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Lillard. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Jackson with it. Down 4. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Lillard. Even to Zubac. Tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Dame rises. He's looking for that touch.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Lillard. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
He gets it.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Reggie Jackson up against the Weber State product. To Nick Batum. Nikola Batum. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lillard. Portland has 4 to shoot. Lillard for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe. Knocks it down from mid-range. Trailblazers take over. Lillard to Powell. Surveys the floor. Powell to Lillard. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Covington. Powell. Lillard. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so possession stays with the Blazers. New blood coming in for both sides.
Portland Trail Blazers, number 3, C.J. McCollum. Subbing in for the Clippers, number 4, Harry Giannis.
The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. C.J. McCollum. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Powell to Covington. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Luke Kennard. Batum to Jackson. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Nikola Batum. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. To Powell. Lillard. Great feed. Sets it up. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Jackson to Batum. Kennard to Nick Batum. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Powell to Nurkic. And he finishes at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Kennard to Batum. Nikola Batum. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Reggie Jackson, defended by Lillard. For 3, defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit. To Lillard. Right to the basket. Offensive rebound. Rebound comes to Bledsoe. Kennard to Reggie Jackson. Flushes it home.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Covington. Powell to Lillard. Even to Zubats. Sends it away. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Time to shuffle things up. Portland down to 4 to shoot. It's Lillard for 2. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
The assist from number 13, Paul George.
To Covington. Powell. To Lillard. Trying to cash in. Lillard with a shot, no.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Powell. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Batum to Jackson. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Driving right to the basket. To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Nikola Batum. He's now 4 for 6. First half comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front.